Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for having me. And I see y'all done made some upgrades.
Yes, we did. You know, we got to do it. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Reese, and we're back here in the museum. Right now I have Miss Candice, the founder of Young Yet Wise. How's that going for you? How you been?
I've been good.
Talk to us.
I've been good.
It's your second trip with the museum.
Yeah, it's my second time here.
All right.
Thanks for having me. And I see y'all done made some upgrades.
Yes, we did. You know, we got to do it for you. But you're here because you just released your first ebook, The Young Urban Investors.
Yes.
Tell us about that. You know, how long you been working on it?
Well, I've been working on the Young Urban Investors ebook. I had the idea since August.
Okay.
So I've been working on it for a little while now. And it's a beginner's guide on how to get started with investing in the stock market.
Okay, now why did you feel that Candice had to be the one to come up with a book called The Young Urban Investors?
Well, I do feel like investing is kind of like taboo in our community. Like nobody really talks about it. It's like people were all the time telling me like, oh, you need to get started investing. And I was reading a ton of different personal finance books, but nobody was actually breaking it down into like simple form.
Right.
So, and my older cousin actually, he's always telling me, Candice, do you want to eat filet mignon or oatmeal? Like, what are you doing? So I finally decided, like, he was kind of like my sensei or whatever, guiding me through this whole process. So I decided to put together this book for anybody that doesn't have like a cousin to help them out or a family member to help them out get started with investing.
So you basically already answered my back end question. You know, something that you felt that no one knew, our community doesn't know about. We don't know about that investing, that financial, you know, education, you know, put your money into something that's going to make you more money. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up.
I feel like we're so used to having material things because we trust those things. Like, oh, if I'm buying these shoes or I buy this shirt, I can see it. I know I'm not losing my money, you know?
Okay.
So I feel like it's easier for us to invest in products than it is in like the stock market.
Exactly. Because that stuff is...
I know, people are afraid to invest, like, I'm gonna lose all my money. And so I feel like growing up, you always have this negative connotation, like your parents are like, I'm not putting my money in the stock market.
Exactly.
I'm putting my money in my mattress or like in the bank, you know?
Now, besides the knowledge and the juice that you have provided in the book, what would you say to that urban investor if they were right in front of you?
They were right in front of me.
They were right in front of you. What would you say? The advice that you would give them, what would it be?
I would say that you first have to start to think like an investor. So it's definitely like a change of mindset.
Right.
And then I'd say you have to, don't let fear hold you back from being great, because a lot of times we let fear stop us from doing things just because it's unknown, but you can't do that. Another thing I'd say is that you're already an investor, so just start paying attention to the brands that you're buying, the clothes that you're wearing, the snacks that you buy from the grocery store, the cleaning products, and then start listing those companies down and start doing research on those companies.
Put some money in it.
Put some money in it.
Hey, listen, that's what I like to hear. You know, I like to hear, you know, young people our age, we in our 20s, you know, we ain't gonna give definite ages, but we in our 20s, but you know, we're inclined, you know, we're trying to get to the next level. We want everyone in our realm and the people who we're around, even our community, even the older people, to become financially savvy.
I agree. Definitely.
Now that we know about the book, we know about your purpose, you gave us some advice. Now tell us how to continue to keep up. You know the routine. You came on the last show. Now remind everybody how to follow you.
So, if you guys are interested in buying a copy of the book and learning how to start investing, you can go to my website, youngyetwise.com/ebook, and you can find the book there. I'm on Instagram at youngyetwise, but the E is a 3, so sorry to confuse y'all. And it's the same thing for Twitter, youngyetwise with 3.
Right.
That's where you can find me.
Hey, that's Candice, your boy Reese, Young Yet Wise, the museum.
The museum.
See, falling in love is like a drug. So if you need me some more, just call the plug. 'Cause baby, roll it, you roll it, you roll it.